and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. The Wolverines will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Tailback takes the handoff again. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, great job by this defense on this 2nd down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
To the air, it's Orgy. Short throw complete to the tight end. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. Is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
Bringing it back, it's Branch. Powers through a tackle. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And it's a bunch formation. The back's got it. Breaking free at the 35. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a 1st down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Here's the 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Moss. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. Timeout, USC. After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Oh, and another incompletion. And the Trojans will send their punt team onto the field. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
First down here for this offense. Handoff heading left. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And the Wolverines will come to the line to run the hurry up. Here comes a handoff. Powerful running here. Good enough for first down yardage. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Play action here on first down. On the run here. Lets it go. With the catch, it's Loveland. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. The Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Trying the run, it's Edwards. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. The Wolverines trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Scanning the field. It's Orji. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fowler. And he's stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
This time, a completion. Refusing to be brought down. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Looking downfield, it's Moss. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
This should be the last play of the quarter. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And that will fall incomplete. They took a shot on what will be the final play of the first quarter. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Single back, takes the handoff. Makes the defender miss. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. What an electric play. Suddenly, they've moved into scoring position down to the 24. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Loveland. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Fowler. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. They begin to click now. First down, they're going to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab, breaks loose at the 40, breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into sprint position at the 23.
Nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he can be a monster today.
And the Trojans are in the red zone. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Get a lane. Can he get in? And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers, and how they're going to throw the football. Man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Man, the defense comes up with a big play here, backed up close to their own goal line. But as an offensive coordinator, you're inside that 3-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. If you're going to throw the ball, man, the ball has got to get out of that quarterback's hands quickly and not give the defense a chance to get after him and bring him down.
It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. Going the other way, can they catch him? Past the 50, inside the 40. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On the ground, it's Edwards. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up. Takes the handoff again. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
You don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. Back to pass. It's Orgy. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play. Now here comes the bunch formation. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his back. And this pass is on target. Caught. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looking to throw it again. And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. Tackle made after a big gain. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. He's going to hand this off. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Offense is back on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Heading left after the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. It's a run to the left. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds, and now it's 4th down. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick this away to get the second half going. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Trojans offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Going for a big play downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. And they come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And now another deep ball here. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Touchdown, USC. Made the defense look slow that time. Now to try here for the extra point. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Caught over the middle. It's Prescorn. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game. Being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. He'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up. Can he get there on the ground? Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
The Wolverines looking to keep this drive moving. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Using his legs, it's Edwards. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30. And the Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Wolverines. Will take the lead in the second half.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT puts him in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He's looking deep here. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Just what they wanted. Got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
And this time it's complete. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. That completion sets up an important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Tries the right with a quick throw. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Looking downfield, it's Moss. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great one.
It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. On the run, it's O'Neal. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. There's a play call, and you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Looking to pass here on second down. The pocket breaking down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job at getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. This defense just cannot get off the field. Long march, moves on. Dropping back, it's Moss. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, SC. And they'll set up for the PAT. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball. It's a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Wolverines will line up to kick it away. This drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Oh, and he's got some space here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back, it's Moss. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Tries to get it to the running back. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up. The Trojans will look to convert here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. And the Trojans with first and 10 here. Looking to throw again. He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
They're going to run it. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action to get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
And the junior able to get home with the sack.
If you're going to throw the ball this close to your own goal line, you've got to go to the quick game to get the ball out fast to give your quarterback a chance. Otherwise, consider running the football. Something different from sitting back and holding the ball and giving the defense a chance to come up with a big sack.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Well, here we are now on 4th down, Chris, and at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
Kick is good. It gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And they've regained the lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Just trucks the man. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. The Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And the tailback's got it again. Good enough for the first down with a 37.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And on the carry, he's heading left. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. On the run, it's Edwards. Running with purpose. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down at the 47.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Crucial moment late in the game. 3rd and inches. Which side can impose their will? And they pick up the first on the ground. Defense all over it. They stop him. I don't think he got it.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on 3rd down. It'll bring up 4th down. And right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They've got to call their best 4th and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
Possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. He bought some time, now lets it go. He's got it, enough for a first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And the Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. In the clear at the 25. And he stopped just short down at the 2, but an excellent run.
You know, in college football anymore, Chris, you get caught up in the big plays through the passing game. But we're seeing what this back can do when he has room to run. Great acceleration, great speed. I know he gets tackled here at the 2-yard line. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give that young man the football again. Let him get his touchdown.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
And it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On second and goal, they'll give him another chance. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. Looking to pass, it's Orji. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. It's a big return off the INT to steal their offensive possession.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
And here comes the UFC offense back on the field. Crucial possession here. This game just got tighter. 3-point game, final quarter. What will the play calling philosophy be here? And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another...